We are just minutes away from your first whistle on this glorious Sunday afternoon. Tell me, York, are you ready for some roller derby? Come on, I think we can do better than that. I said, I'm ready for some roller derby! Yes! We have Wakey going up against York in your first game. Still a couple of minutes left if you want to check out the refreshment stand. Get yourself some merch. We also have a raffle today, ladies and gentlemen. £1 per strip. The draw is at the half-time of the second show. We'll let you know if there's any changes.
I'm ready. Always ready for action. That's the guy in the mouth.
And going up against C6, 2-4-1 for the Wakey Wheeled Cats. Make some noise in here for Wakefield! Make some noise in here for York! Make some noise in here for Bolt! I just want to have a good time! And what are you doing here for the announcers? We got someone! Fine. Right now, go ahead. Straight to it. And we are off. Punch on the outside line for this a solid free wall with clamour interference. Oh, John is doing a solid defense roll. Tactical call off there by the Wakefield gentlemen. Points off the board for Wakey Wheeled Cats. Only 2 points in it. Still anybody's game at this point, Josh. Still anybody's game. Okay, we got Wakey Welsh going up against Henderson. Looks like the Wakey Wheeled Cats do have a two-blocker disadvantage. Two blockers in the penalty box, one standing, one seated. Nice recycle there from Benny. Recycle taking the match for blockers in the penalty box. Looks like the Wakey Wheeled Cats. Unfortunately, Brooke was taken out on the inside line. Recycle to the back of the pack. Brooke on the inside line, moves to the outside. Emra. Total match to jackknife. Takes her on the outside line. Right. Take the start pass. 9 minutes in for York. Technically, a solid hit there. We've picked up the inside line and she's through. Scoring past the York. Oh! Big hit there. The thing was though, Josh, she didn't actually hit. She just stood there and waited for the skates to skate into her. Beautiful. Oh, and still Rush picks up an additional 4 points left for York. Nice sailing around the outside. All there. Big hit from Jefferson. Skate down, right up road, but she is back on her feet, ladies and gentlemen, back the boss right up front. Very spread out. They didn't play. The rip did just pop no back, but it's a reform because it must be in play back in front. Gone through. 4 more points on the board. Wakefield back Princess Punch. Well, let's capitalise on this opportunity. It's last day of the season, that's why. Oh, it's very technical. No, we know you're not. To the back of the pack. Very patient player, that one. Very, very patient. Looking for trouble.
I can really tell. So you ref this one. Hello.
Jam 3, and we already have 16 points between the two teams. It's still early days yet, though, Josh. Still early days.
Absolutely. We've got on jam line. We have Scott Crusher Henderson on the jam line for York in the black.
Going up against number 12. This is a new skater for me. Nicky Lauder.
Who I believe.
That's a new one for me. Nicky through on the inside line, barrels away through, manages to stay on them torsos. Beautiful work there from the Wakefield Jammer, closely followed by Henderson. And a tactical call off. Beautiful work there from the Wakefield Jammer.
Nicky Lauder, of course, currently has 100%ed every single jam that she has started. She has been lead jam in this season so far.
Start. And does it say that on your fantastic sheet how many jams?
Yeah, but now it's all out of date now, so there we go.
Okay, we've got Seasick, 214 going up against
number 82, that is Princess Punch again.
Oh, we're going for some jammer on jammer right at the start there. I thought Princess were going to knock her out there.
There we go, both of them going up the middle, but Princess Punch going to the outside, seeing if she can get a look in there, but being held by Wakey Wheeled Cats here.
Tigger trying to open up a pocket.
Oh, and picks up lead jam once again for a Princess Punch for York Minxters.
Well done, York.
Minxters.
Closely followed by Seasick.
It's quite a fast-moving pack for this one, looking to get... Oh! Gets the points, calls the jam before any more damage can be done there. Princess Punch picking up the full 4 points for York on that one. It's now 32-2 in favour of York Minxters.
And we got Wakey Welsh, 1M, going up against for York Minxters.
Maoyu in the black.
Wakey and her famous gold pants.
Are they famous? Woo! It's going on YouTube, this. We can't have that. Mayu skips right up the inside there. Very, very spread out pack for the very start of that one, but comes together now.
Watch Wakey's feet. She loves to side surf on the inside, and she's through. Wakey Welsh.
They didn't see those gold pants coming.
Thank you. See that? That's some announcer love, that. Real crowd pleaser. Real crowd pleaser.
And Mayu still trying to get past. Will be recycled to the back of the pack on this one.
Mayu coming up against Clamar, superstar, taken out, recycled to the pack again. That York Jammer really having trouble at the back of that pack there. Meanwhile, Wakey trying to find her way through. Goes to the inside and he's taken out. Was she in? She managed to stay in. Wow.
A little bit of a collapse at the back of the pack there.
Yeah,
not being intense, just a bit of a trip, I think, but there we go. Mayu
soaks up a nice.
And there we go. Mayu makes her way through the pack there.
Yes. Mayu on her initial pass, looking to score some points.
Both teams in point scoring positions now.
And another 4 points for Wakefield and calls it. Wacko Welsh putting points on the board for Wakefield. Okay, we've got Nicky Lauder, number 12, going up against.
And we have Skullcrusher Henderson, Skullcrusher Henderson to give her the full title. Hencherson, sorry. Hencherson, I heard.
Sorry, Hencherson. I've been getting your name wrong, sorry.
And speaking of Hencherson, Skullcrusher, she picks up lead champ by skipping around the outside.
Doesn't matter what her name is, she's still through. Followed by Nicky Lauder.
Oh no, Nicky Lauder, she's lost a perfect streak now. Oh, that's a shame. Oh! And Hencherson bashes through the middle of the pack there, calls the jam.
Nice call off. Points on the board for York.
That's 4, that brings it to, what is that?
Okay, we've got Looking for Trouble 31 going up against
Princess Punch for York. And again, a very spread out pack again.
No
immediately
pack
goes
called
into
at
the no
beginning
pack.
there. I think Wakey were trying to force a no pack to let Trubs get through.
Ah, right.
Didn't work,
yeah, the
unfortunately.
disorganization, of course, yeah.
Both jammers swallowed up by both walls. Prince is taken out on the outside, Looking for Trouble on the inside. Lead jammer status for Wakefield.
Oh! Apex Drum landing onto one toe stop there.
I think that was ball. She went round on that was a full 360 on 2 toe stops. That was fantastic. Woo!
But it is Wakefield who pick up the points on that one. Where's that? So it's
4 points on the board for Wakefield.
Yeah, 36-10 in favour of York Minxters as it stands so far. So we have completed the first 10 minutes of the first half.
First, it goes so quickly.
On the jam line for York, we have Mayu.
Going up against Seasick, 214 in the blue.
Is it Mayu or Mayu? Mayu, possibly.
It's some Mayu blocker or something like that.
Ah, right, okay. Ah, fair enough.
Looks like both teams have a blocker disadvantage. 2 blockers. Oh! No! We missed it! The first jammer on jammer action of the game, ladies and gentlemen, give it up! Or not?
And both
They don't like it as much as I do. Sick!
Picks up lead champ for the Wakey Wheeled Cats.
Meanwhile, Mayu a recycle to the back of the pack, taken out. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, we have a power jam for the Wakey Wheeled Cats. And oh no! And a cut trap penalty called on the Wakefield jammer. That means we have a jammer switcheroo as one sits, one stands. And we have no lead jammer for this jam. The jam will run its full conclusion of 1 minute and 15.
But currently this is a power jam for York. If you are unfamiliar with what a power jam is, and this is your first roller derby game, basically the opposing team's jammer is in the penalty box, so you don't need to worry about that. It's all in York's court at the moment.
The difference here, ladies and gentlemen, is that because there was already a lead jammer on the field, no lead jammer will be awarded for this jam, so the jam will just run to its full 2 minute conclusion, of which we have about 1 minute left.
And that can get pretty tiring, but it looks as though Seasick has attempted a star pass, but will be knocked into the recycle to the inside.
Jammer side takes her right to the back of the pack there. 8-bit kit in position for a star pass. Seasick puts it back on. Is she going to try and force through? Seasick goes through. Oh,
no,
taken out the inside.
Wheel out there to the inside, but will be recycled to the back of the pack.
No. Oh, big hit there from Clamor Superstar. Do not get hit by that lady. Oh, nice hip check there. Number 25, Charizard for the York Minxters. Beautiful.
Looks like it was sort of like a slight disco
that
bomb
was
there
a
to the inside
textbook
there.
hip check that, I think. Textbook. Seasick for the inside line, manages to pick up some points before that final whistle. Both teams putting points on the board. Let's see how the scores stand after the official timeout, after the official update.
The official update. It's 36-14 in favour
Is
of
we
York
only just
Minxters.
started? All right, we're in for 15 minutes. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. They're there.
And we have Wakey Wheeled Cats, they are going to be starting in a power jam situation.
I think we may have a, we have a team timeout called. Or is it official? I don't know at this stage. Let's find out.
It's an official
It's an
timeout.
official. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to take this very quick opportunity. Can you please make as much noise as you possibly can for our NSOs, our referees, our paramedics, the digital team, the stands, and you beautiful people, because without all those people, today would not be happening. Show your love, show your appreciation. Thank you.
Recommencing the action now. Nicky Lauder on the jam line for Wakey Wheeled Cats in a power jam scenario, looking to close that gap to York Minxters, because they are tailing at the moment there by about 22 points. But Nicky Lauder goes up the middle, goes around the outside now, but it's an impressive...
Forcing her way through and through. Lee Johnson for Wakefield.
Powers her way through. There we go, Nicky goes.
Another blocker for York, sent off.
Oh, and skips around the outside straight away, picking up there.
Oh.
Picking up the points there for Wakey Wheeled Cats. They are closing this gap, but...
Jackknife was like, touch my bum, and she was like, no, I'm going to go this way.
And again,
Nicky Lauder on the outside. Shout it louder for Nicky.
Lauder goes up the inside.
Nice hit there from number 33, but Nicky just shrugs it off on the outside line and through again.
Mayo is now back on the track there for York Minxters.
And Nicky through for another 4 points for Wakefield.
And looks like York Minxters have completed a star pass now. The jammer for there is Jackknife. Jamming for York. But
And
Nicky
call
calls the
off
jam
there.
there. Huge jam for
Beautiful jam.
Wakefield. 16 points, that is 18.
Ladies and gentlemen, 18-point jam for Nicky Lauder, give it up.
Just 4 points in it now, halfway through the first half. You can't rest on your laurels in roller derby. And in case you didn't hear the official there, that is a timeout for York Minxters. And if you are not here in attendance at the moment and you are watching this on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe to Real-Time Events on YouTube. You can see the archive of every single game in this league that has occurred this season, and many, many other games as well. That's Real-Time Events on YouTube. And give it a like as well.
Just a quick note, ladies and gentlemen. Nicky Lauder, this is the first team that Nicky has played for. She doesn't play for any other teams.
Yeah, why did you think that?
Wow. Anyway, looks like we're getting back to the game now. So we've got Looking for Trouble stepping up for the Wakey Wheeled Cats.
And we have Hencherson, Skullcrusher Hencherson on the line. Got it right this time. For York Minxters in the black.
You do not want to risk the wrath of a Derby girl.
I got heckled by the crowd last time.
And we are off.
There we go.
Henderson straight into the action. Trouble going for that outside line. Taking her time.
Both of them going.
Nice take out by Clamar there.
Skullcrusher being recycled to the back of the pack, but does a little bit of skip around Chalmar. Goes around the outside.
And taken out again by Clamar. Goes to the inside line. And just on the inside, Looking for Trouble. Lee Jamasate is quickly followed by Henderson. Nice open up in the pocket there by Clamar, allowing the Wakefield Jammer to get through score points before calling it off. Beautiful technique. Okay, we've got 214, Seasick in the blue, stepping up for the Wakey Wheeled Cats.
And 82, Princess Punch in the black for York Minxters. Just 1 point in it now, 36-35 in favour of York so far.
Ooh, just 1 point in it, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be one of them games. I hope you're strapped into your seats.
And there we go, both of them going up the middle.
Oh,
Punch goes up the inside.
What? I don't even have words. I'm just going to make noises down the microphone enthusiastically.
That was excellent. Just jumped right out of the way of that. That was fantastic.
Oh, nice take out by Dweeb there.
Looks as though she was trying the same thing. Princess Punch was trying the same thing there on the outside, but didn't quite work out that time. But picked up lead jam and the 2 points there for York there. 3 points in it now, in favour of York.
I would not be surprised,
35.
Josh, if Dweeb has been watching Princess Punch and watching for that hop on the outside, knowing when to time it.
Is that on the Real Time Events YouTube channel that you can subscribe to right now?
Is there?
Yeah, you can. Who have we got on the jam line? We've got Henderson, Skullcrusher Henderson for York.
And Wacker Welsh for Wakefield. Remember, if you are catching the action later on YouTube, make sure you drop a like and subscribe.
It looks as though both defenses are being held real well here. Just trying around the outside. It's a real rabble.
And Wackel on the inside line. She takes lead jammer, but it's swallowed up by the pack. Soaks a hit from Charizard and through.
So the back, Skullcrusher Henderson is being recycled to the back of the pack, but manages to punch through. A bit of a one-on-one scenario here at the front.
Nice Trub, pushed her out on the inside. Clamor called on a direction of play penalty. That means, ladies and gentlemen, she has initiated a block whilst travelling anti-derby direction and therefore attains a penalty. And Wackel calls it as Henderson comes round for her scoring pass. No points for York there, but it looks like Wakefield did manage to put some points on the board. And we have a lead change, ladies and gentlemen! First lead change of the day. I can see there'll be many more of these to come.
And on the jam line now for York Minxters, we have Princess Punch, 82 in the black.
Going up against Nikki Lauder in the blue. First game. First team.
First team, not
first team.
Definitely not a first game.
Never played before. Look at her go. Like a gazelle.
And
Nikki through. And closely followed by Princess Punch. Jammer on jammer. Jammer on jammer. Yeah!
Oh, Princess Punch got the better of that one.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Princess Punch with the jammer on jammer action. We love it.
With the name as well. Obviously that didn't happen. That would be a 4-round penalty
yes,
and possibly
gross
penalty, misconduct,
Josh.
actually thinking about it.
Okay, we've got Seasick.
And we've got Mayu on the line for York Minxters.
Both teams with a blocker disadvantage, but both blockers standing. York pivot is in the bin.
Seasick goes around the outside for Wakey Wheeled Cats, goes up the in. Oh, gets recycled to the back of the pack there. Thought she got straight through there. But
good hit by Jackknife. Good hit by Jackknife. Oh, and Seasick. Round Jackknife through on the inside line. Swallowed up again by two blockers from York. 84. Gemo side. And Jackknife once again.
Well, Mayu will be recycled to the back of the pack once again.
And Seasick through. Lead jammer status. Meanwhile, I don't actually know what's happening.
Mayu is at the back and being held by some impressive defence here.
There's some fantastic defence
Wakefield.
going on. That's all I can tell you right now. Oh! Massive hit from Jackknife. Takes out Seasick on the inside line. And called off at the end of that jam. Bear with us, ladies and gentlemen, while we just make sure the skater is okay. I think she might have just had the wind knocked out of her.
Oof, yeah, there was a huge hit there. But
it was a massive hit. I think anybody in that situation would have been breathless. It's just a testament to how tough these skaters are.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But, oops. Some huge hits there in that last jam there, but York Minxters winning their last 2 games in the league. Wakefield winning their last 1. As it stands currently, the Grim Reavers and York Minxters are going to be. Give her a hand, everybody!
And
make some noise for our medics as well, keeping everybody safe here today.
Paramedics.
Thanks, medics.
Thank you, you beautiful people in green.
We might need you a little bit later on.
I was just looking at the pants.
All right.
If you just bear with us a moment, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just having a quick official timeout. We'll just get things sorted. I think the refs are trying to deliberate as to whether or not the jam was called off by the jammer calling it or whether it was actually called off for injury. Obviously, that changes how the game progresses. Meanwhile, I have 2 microphones.
Double the noise! They're just sorting out some paperwork in the box, in the penalty box.
Okay. Pitiful work.
Anybody who has ever worked in the penalty box as an NSO, you'll know how busy that can get during the games.
It can get very confusing, especially when you've got jammers doing swaps, so you've got to take note of what time they've been in, and then you've got 2 more blockers coming in, and they've got to stand up, and they've got to sit down. Oh, yeah, it gets confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, back into it. Wakey Welsh, 1M going up against
Skullcrusher Hencherson for York. And again, no pack at the very start there.
Very little done to reform the pack there. I'm surprised nobody got called on an out-of-play block.
Yeah.
Nobody seemed to move there when he called no pack.
Well, there we go. Skullcrusher Hencherson recycled to the back of the pack there. A little bit further than she anticipated. Oh, she's going right through. There we go.
Oh, Hencherson on the outside
Saw the
line.
opening, went straight for it.
Okay, we have 3 Wakefield players in the bin for 4-arm penalties.
And one of them is the jammer, so this is a power jam for York.
Nice take out by Dweeb on the inside line. And a...
Looks as should be there. And picking up 4 points for York there. Hencherson going around. And coming up to the pack now.
Looks like Hencherson does have lead jammer.
Now goes up the inside, picking up the 4 points there for York.
Beautiful. And another lead change, ladies and gentlemen. York have taken the lead.
And gets called before any points can be incurred against York on that one. Whew, that was eventful.
Very. Okay, Nicky Lauder stepping up to the plate for the Wakey Wheeled Cats.
And stepping up to the jam line, not the plate, that's baseball, is Hencherson, Skullcrusher Hencherson.
And we have a team timeout called by Wakefield.
Oh, and it looks like they might be doing an official review there. I'm going to go see what's going on. You tell them about the raffle.
I'll tell them about the raffle. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got some fantastic prizes on that raffle today. I've got my eye on a few things. It's £1 a strip, 5 tickets a strip. All proceeds that goes towards the team. Show your support. Get some sweeties. Get some refreshments. It's very warm in here. You know you want to drink. So how y'all feeling up at the back? Yeah, how you feeling up at the front? And how you feeling up at the top? Come on! Yeah! Okay, so Josh is in the middle at the minute. He will be back in a moment just to let you know what's happening in this official review. For those of you that don't know, if a team believes a miscall has happened or something happened on track that hasn't been called, they can call an official review. They get 1 per half, wherein the refs will come together and deliberate, and if they feel that the correct call or incorrect call was made, they will feed that back and subsequent penalties will be served if needed. If a team puts forward an official review and that is unallowed, they will lose that official review for that half. It's just a fair way for the teams to make sure that everything is considered and all rules are followed. Must be quite a complicated one, this one, ladies and gentlemen. The majestic zebras, discussing in detail. And they are very majestic, the zebra.
Can any juniors please report over here to the lady in the nice shirt? And bring your kit. Juniors, over here. Thank you. Okay, we have 2 juniors moving. Why are there not more juniors moving?
Wow, long deliberation on this one.
I have Zoom juice.
Wakefield there are just calling an official review for the previous play. I'll let you know once they've informed the teams there. What was that about the... Sorry. And so that was just the conclusion there of the official review there that was called by Wakefield, just for a possible out-of-bounds penalty over here on the 4th corner, but the call still stands as it was. Unfortunately, they did lose the official review there, but on the jam line we have Princess Punch for the York Minxters.
And Nicky Lauder through the front, Lee Johnson is for Wakefield.
Speeds through just like a namesake.
Like a gazelle. Meanwhile, Princess Punch going for that inside line. Betty Believe It takes a beautiful block from Betty Believe It, but Princess Punch just says, nope, I'm going this way, thank you. Oh, nice takeout by Charizard on the inside line, then called off by Nicky Lauder. Points on the board there for Wakefield.
Was there?
No.
Let's have a look. Oh, 3, there we go.
Oh, we are back to a 1-point game.
Oh, 1 point in it in favour of the York
My
Minxters
days.
so far. Only 7 minutes left in the first half.
Wow, only 7 minutes left in this half. And we have Seasick up against Hencherson.
Oh, and Emrah going... Try to shove
Oh,
the... didn't
Seasick
work
on the
out.
outside line.
Oh, we've got a bit of a pack collapse going on there, but...
It looked like they
Seasick
went for
coming
an
in.
assist and it just went horribly wrong.
Yeah. Bless them for trying, though, but Seasick. Oh, goes on the inside, nice and easy, but goes on set, hits Charizard. Oh, goes around the outside.
Takes advantage. Beautiful work there from Seasick.
And Seasick calls the jam before any points can be scored by York. And we have, is that another? Yes, we do. It's another lead change.
Another lead change.
So it's 46 to York Minxters and 49 to the Wakey Wheeled Cats.
It is going to be a tense one. I can see this getting really scrappy in the second half.
It's not even descriptive.
Okay, Waka. Oh no, we have an official review. Because zebras need time too. Mm-hmm. And biscuits.
Looks as though it hasn't been any other things called. It looks as though it might just be to sort out some paperwork. I'm assuming. There we go.
Meanwhile, our track repair doing a fantastic job.
Hey, there we go. And the salute as well.
Do you know, it's actually one of the, in my opinion, one of the most important jobs on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
track. Track safety, skater safety.
Absolutely. See this track here? There's a tiny little rope under it just so they can do that. That can get caught up in a skate if it goes under a wheel or anything like that. So, track repair, very important and often underappreciated. But make some noise for your track repair crew today.
Make some noise.
It takes a lot of people to play this game safely.
So it looks like going into this jam, Wakey will have a blocker disadvantage, one blocker in the penalty box as we speak.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing I've noticed, Martin, right? There's a lot more signs than what I'm used to here.
Do you know what I've noticed? Anybody with a sign, let me
Yeah,
see
can you
them.
let's see them? Because
Look
it's
at
very
this.
rare that we do see them, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
we one in the back there as well.
There's
Look
one,
at
there's
that.
what? There's a big group here.
You
That's
guys are fantastic.
Wakefield. I saw one up there as well in the box.
You guys
Wait,
are just going to have to like
no,
buy
up
a
there.
t-shirt.
You in the
stick it on
big
a piece
shirt.
of
Did you
card
have
or
a sign
something.
just then? Yeah.
Yeah!
What does that say? Wreck.
Grim Reavers.
Oh, Grim Reavers. There we go.
And we set them off!
Grim Reavers, of course, first in the league so far. Oh, I think that's pretty much guaranteed, actually.
Okay, just a quick update for you, ladies and gentlemen. You may notice that the Wakefield captain is sat in the penalty box. This is because the Wakefield jammer came on to pitch within 3 games after being sent off for injury, which means the captain will serve a penalty for the Wakefield Wheeled
Pop a
Cats.
pin in that because Henderson has just... Nope, it's Princess Punch. Princess Punch has just picked up lead jam for York.
Meanwhile, look at the trouble on a star pass. Through on the initial pass.
Oh, and sailed right through there.
Breezes
Sorry,
through
I
for 4 points. I didn't even see
There was
what
no scuffle there. I wasn't left it off the
Morning.
ball. Sorry, you were saying about the So
Yes,
if a jam gets called for an injured skater, they
Yes.
have to stay off for at least 3 jams before they
that
can
is
be
correct.
redone.
And if they come on within 3 jams, the captain will serve a penalty. Anyway,
Alright.
back to the action. The captain is standing. We have Nicky Lauder, number 12 in the blue, going up against
Henderson for York. The Skull Crusher Henderson. I don't know. It sounds like a wrestler name, doesn't it? Yeah. Both of them going up against there. Some impressive defenses here in the pack, but Lauder picks up lead jam. Oh!
Jackknife!
What a hit by Jackknife!
Oh! Still lead jammer. Oh! Don't celebrate too early.
Oh.
And now they've got a little bit of a war going on now.
Ooh, got a bit spicy in
got
the
a
pack
little bit
there.
heated there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I love it. Clamart just stands there going.
Yeah. And on the jam line for York, we have Princess Punch.
Going up against Seasick. Jamming on jam to start off with.
A little
Love
bit
it.
of a bump. Oh, Princess Punch just going right through the middle there. Oh. She got it. 1v1 goes on. Oh, what?
Stumbles.
What a lead jam.
Beautiful. Some fantastic footwork there from Princess Punch. Very
Strength as
tactical.
well,
What's
yeah.
the way she approaches skaters? Very, very tactical in the way that she approaches every engagement.
And I've been very impressed with her sort of dodging and diving as well. But goes up onto the surf stops, up the inside, picked up 4 points for York.
Can we just appreciate the fact the Princess Punch has just battled her way through Betty Believe It, one of the hardest blockers on the Wakefield team. And a cut track called on the York Minxters jammer.
So this
Power jam.
It's now a power jam for Wakefield. C6 recycled to the back of the pack.
And as Princess Punch was lead jammer status is now forfeit. No lead jammer in this jam. 58 seconds left.
And it looks as though we're going to have a bit of a jammer switch due to a forearm penalty on that one. 2 minutes left. Just 2 minutes left in the... Oh, sorry. 2.5 minutes left in this first half. Oh, Princess Punch back on track for York Minxters. Another jammer switch. Oh, goes up the inside on the toe stops.
Can you believe this?
She don't need a back wheel. She's that good on her toes. Bloody heck.
My days.
Say bloody heck, but there we go. Goes around the outside now, Princess Punch.
I suppose there's worse things you could say,
Yes,
really.
absolutely. Oh, up on the toes again.
And unfortunately, another cut track called on Princess Punch. We've had
Well,
a
hey,
proper
she's already got 8
switcheroo.
points there. But yeah, C-Stick, it's now a power jam for Wakey Wheeled Cats.
5 seconds left in this jam.
And looks as though C-Stick will be held by quite an impressive fall wall there from York. Oh!
And the end of that jam. What an explosive jam that was. I believe both jammers served 2 penalties each.
Yeah, that will be... that'll add up to
Crazy.
the statistics there. That might come back to bite him in the second half, maybe. Yeah. So of course, if you get sent to the penalty box 77 times, you're out of here. But this is a power jam for Wakey Wheeled Cats. Who's on the line?
Looking for trouble, looking to capitalise on this power jam. The York Minxters blocker will serve a full 30 seconds. On the inside line, oh, beautiful, looking for trouble. Jackknife attempted to challenge, but not today.
And there we go, Princess Punch has returned to the track for the York Minxters. But,
Nips through on the middle, in the middle.
Yeah, and with a spin, good lord.
I have noticed that the York Minxters do seem to have started targeting specific players that they know are a specific threat. It's a very tactical move.
Yeah, very good, it's very good.
Nicky Lauda going up against
Hencherson, Skullcrusher Hencherson for York.
and it's a very good chance this will be the last jam of the first half. Make some noise for this last jam, ladies and gentlemen.
Of the first half. Of the first half, we should
First
add.
half. As we know, 90% of Derby performance is based on crowd appreciation.
And that one person knows it.
That one person knows it. And Nikki through to the front, challenged by one person, Jackknife. And she's through, quickly followed by, that was so close.
Yeah, that was in
That was really
millimeters
close.
there.
Looks like Nicky Lauda does have the advantage in this last jam, and she calls it. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the end of your first half in your first game.
No. Hang on. Sorry. Not just yet, I don't think. Whistle. Listen to them, not the scoreboard.
And there we have
That's
it.
the end of the first half.
It's not finished. It's finished.
There we go. So, how are we on
Right,
there?
ladies and gentlemen, you've just got about 15 minutes to get yourself refreshed and re-energized, ready for the second half.
As it stands, York Minxters 61, Wakey Wheeled Cats 53.
Still a very close game, Josh. Anybody's game.
Well,
at
we've
this
had
stage.
two 16-point jams, or was it a 16 and a 12? I think
we've
that
had
was.
a 16 and an 18-point jam.
We had an 18 one as well.
18.
Oh, yeah, of
Nicky
course,
Lauda,
forgot about that.
18-point jam.
No, that is.
So yes,
gonna be a
do
close game.
check out the raffle stand. Pound a strip, ladies and gentlemen, for some fantastic prizes and a great cause.
Hey, I want some merchandise. Where can I get that?
You can get merchandise at the 3 stalls in the corner as you come into the door. Be sure to support your teams that have come all this way to entertain you today.
Cool. Yeah.
Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen, and Josh and I will be back in a few.
So we are just about to get underway with the second half of the game here. York Minxters versus Wakey Wheeled Cats. Scores as it stands, as you can see from the lovely scoreboard, is 61-53 in favour of the home team. That's York, in case you weren't keeping track. Make some noise if you're here for York!
Make some noise if you're here for Wakefield! Make some noise if you're here for the Zebras! And the NSOs! And the paramedics!
Lovely stuff. Right, who have we got on the jam line? We have Princess Punch for York in the
Going
black.
against Seasick in the blue for Wakey Wheeled Cats. And we are off. First jam of the second half.
Princess Punch goes around the outside, but C6 seems to be going... Oh, also going around the outside there a little bit. Let's have a look.
Punch, Duke on the inside, but is taken out. Goes for the outside. Meanwhile, Seasick looks for a pocket on the inside.
So the 3-1 has come up there and blocked that route there. Oh, no!
Oh, wait,
Did you see the tiniest... Did you see that tiniest of apex jumps there?
I believe we have our first apex jump of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Nice push through there from Princess Punch. Initial pass for York.
So both teams in a point scoring position at this moment. But C6 goes up the inside, does so again.
Nice nip through on the inside line, 4 points and calls it.
Princess Punch just getting knocked to the outside there.
Some massive hits in that first jam. Already we are at it.
And we got Henderson, Skullcrusher Henderson on the line for York.
Up against Wakey Welsh for Wakefield. Ooh, yeah.
I love it when there's one person doing it. It's great.
Such energy.
Okay.
And we are off.
They just cross paths there, but Henderson goes around the outside for York. We're going up the middle now. Both of them going up the middle from the looks of things. Oh, and Henderson picks up lead champ for York.
Well done, York. Looks like Wakel is signalling for a pass. No, managed to get through. Meanwhile, Henderson on the outside line. Oh, just managed to get taken out there by Right Up Brook. Solid defence from the Wakey Wheeled Cats, but she is through. 4 points for York.
Excellent stuff from York. The defence too, they have held. Oh, looks as though. Oh, and it looks as though Star Pass has been completed for Wake. Oh, has it?
Yes,
yes, it has. Yeah.
Almost complete.
And while we were eyeing up the Star Pass there, it looks as though Henderson has picked up an additional 4 points for York. Who's that? Is that Tigger?
TRWG.
Tigger for Wakey Wheeled Cats.
Meanwhile, Right Up Brook sent off for a penalty and nearly takes out the chair in the process. You're not supposed to be blocking the chairs, Brook.
Punches through, going up the inside of the first turn there, picking up an additional 4 points for York.
Another 4 points on the board for York. They are really stretching that lead in this second jam. Tennyson, leisurely pass goes to the outside. Dukes to the middle, met by solid defence by Betty Believe It. And Wakey Welsh taken out on the outside line. 4-round penalty called on Wakey Welsh. And Betty Believe It.
Oh, what a little bit of a do there from Henderson. Very good.
Lovely little hopper to the inside line. Jackknife called on a 4-round penalty. Oh, solid hook there.
And Henderson has picked up an additional 4 points. I believe that brings it to 20, which is the highest scoring jam in the game so far.
Wow.
20-point jam. Make some noise for a 20-point jam for Henderson.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the York Jammer. 20-point jam for your jammer there.
That's around the track 6 times in 2 minutes. That's hard enough on 27 in 5, let alone with an actual game going on.
And we have an official review. Official timeout. My apologies.
Of course, it's not just 2 games that are going to be going on today. We have ourselves a little bit of an exhibition match, I believe.
Yeah, I hope you're excited for this one, ladies and gentlemen. We have a junior exhibition match midway through the day. I'm really looking forward to this. This promises to be a fantastic show.
That is for the juniors team, the Yorkshire Terrors roller derby. Misread my own thing there. Is it Terrors? It is, isn't it? Have I misread that? Terrors, that's it. Thank you, audience.
Audience,
It's terrors.
fantastic.
Got the most Yorkshire accent. Terrors. It's terrors. Definitely. Hi, terrors. Yeah, Yorkshire terrors. Get it right. I will do. Sorry about that. So Yorkshire Terrors will be doing a little bit of an expo match for us in between the two games of the league here, which I'm looking forward to. It should be fun. Oh, really?
Now bear us with us, ladies and gentlemen, while we just make sure our skater is tip-top. Take this moment just to settle yourself, build your energies, because this is going to get crazy. It is going to get crazy.
It absolutely is. And if you do fancy getting a bit crazy, well, obviously not for this season, but because this is the last game day of the season. But next year, if you want to give this a go, York Minxters are always looking for some new recruits. So if you're over the age of 18 and would like to give roller derby a try, get in touch. York Minxters are on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and yorkminxters.com. So just drop an email or a DM or anything like that and see how you can get involved with roller derby yourself. Trust me, it's fun.
It's ace to be on a track on wheels, hitting people. It's a good laugh.
Yeah. You laugh, you
Unless
cry.
that people is Clamar, and then it's just not fun.
No.
It's just painful, frightening, bone-breaking.
But 99% of the time it is fun,
99%
so yeah.
of the time.
Give it a go.
Okay, I've just had a thumbs up from the beautiful paramedics. Looks like the skater is okay. Thank you, paramedics.
Was it, I think?
The paramedics have just checked Brooke out, I think.
Yeah, okay. Good stuff, good stuff.
So we will be back into the action in just a moment. We've got Nikki Lauder, number 12, stepping up to the plate.
Giving a bit of a wiggle.
Love it. Crowd pleaser. Going up against
Princess Punch for the York Minxters. And, oh, no, looks as though there's been a switch.
I'll see if I can find out after this jam, ladies and gentlemen, what happened there, because I want to know what happened there. Anyway, we're off. Nikki Lauder on the inside line.
And they're going to pick it up lead jam there.
You can't rest with this lady on track. You can't chill out.
Here we go.
Dukes for the middle, soaks up 2 big hits.
Oh! Narrowly missing the bum there from Emrah, but picks up the points for Wakey.
I think somebody needs to check her boots for magnets. Just gets it like a weeble wobble. And another 4 points for Wakefield.
But
Nikki Lauder really taking advantage of this power jam and calls it. Another 8 points for Wakefield.
So 81-65 in favour of York as it stands at the moment. Just 5 minutes into the first jam there, but... Yeah, 81-65, that's the one.
Okay, I've just been informed that there was a back block called at the end of the jam right on this turn, which unfortunately the skater didn't hear the referee, so the skater didn't take the penalty and had to serve that penalty in the next jam. So that's what happened.
I believe that's insubordination penalty, I think. Even though that is a very big word for it, but just in here.
It's a very broad description for a lot of things, really. Anyway, back to the action. Seasick.
And Princess Punch for York. Your jammers at the moment, but Princess Punch picks up lead jam for York once again.
Jackknife takes out Seasick on the outside line. And a cut trap penalty called on Seasick.
Princess Punch goes to the outside, goes up to the in.
Oh, beautiful dodge there.
Big hit from Looking for Trouble.
And
She just took it and went
And a
on.
little round of applause there from Looking for Trouble, obviously recognising a fantastic play from the York Minxters jammer. And she just soaks them up like a sponge. Taking a moment just to see where everybody is. Fantastic track awareness.
Again.
Dweeb on the outside line. Can she take her out?
How did she stay on the track there? Good Lord.
It's another Weeble Wobble.
I don't know.
And Seasick over the front, coming against some solid blocking
Hey,
from
that's
York
great.
Minxters. But manages to get through on the outside line. Initial pass completed for Wakefield.
She did 1v1 against 3 in a row there. That was great. But Princess Punch, the lead jam, calls the jam there before Seasick can get a look in on the
We have a ref down, a ref down.
And that brings it to 90 for the York Minxters. 90-65 in favour of York as it stands at the moment. We have Skullcrusher Henderson on the line for York in the black.
Up against Nikki Lauder, number 12, in the blue. Just look at this crowd, Josh. It's a fantastic turnout. You guys are magnificent. Yeah. Give yourselves a round of applause. You are fantastic. We don't have spare hands. Anyway, Nikki Lauder to the back of the pack.
But it's Henderson who picks up the lead jam. Of course, highest scoring jam in the game so far at 20. Let's see if she can top that.
Fantastic jam right there.
Yeah, right.
Jackknife doing a bit of a dab on the outside line there.
Well, Lauder has made the initial
pass.
Sorry. It's okay, Chum. It's all right over you there. And Henderson calls the jam after picking up the 4 points there for York. 94-65 in favour of York as it stands.
York further stretching that deficit. Still a tight game, though. It's still only a few jams in it.
And again, when you've already had a 20-point jam, anything could happen as it stands. But we've got Princess Punch on the jam line for York.
Going up against Looking for Trouble, number 31. And a timeout called by the blue team.
Which is Wakefield, in case you're not keeping track.
Fantastic opportunity to check out the refreshment stall, ladies and gentlemen. There is not dietary need.
Yeah, is there food available in that?
There is.
Oh,
there
good
is.
stuff.
There's cake. Lots of cake.
It's good stuff.
And there is not a dietary need that is not covered by these lovely ladies. So head on down there, get yourself a brownie, get yourself a cookie.
Is it
very nice?
Gluten-free and all that stuff?
Gluten-free, all that jazz.
Vegan?
We have vegan options, we have normal options, we have gluten-free options. Get yourself down and check them out. Looks like Wakey just called a timeout there to have a bit of a team talk. Guys, get on track and do the thing. Do the thing. Where's the sign? Yes,
5 seconds.
do the thing.
A 5-second sign. I didn't see that last time. That's great. The refs have the biggest fan right there.
I'll be there. Okay, back into the action now.
That's great. And a bit of a slow start here, but both of them getting underway and nice and quick. Princess Punch going around the outside. Manages to just stay in on the one toe stop there.
That's a beautiful move, beautiful move. Meanwhile, Looking for Trouble up against a solid wall from the York Minxters, looking to a team like, come on guys, give me a hand here.
But Princess Punch makes it through by going up the
line.
inside. But that wall did not hold her for too long. Right on the tail there, Looking for Trouble. And so what Princess Punch, I believe, was indicating there was for her blockers to...
Beautiful hit there from right up Brooke. Takes her out on the outside line.
And calls the jam anyway there. So what I believe Princess Punch was trying to do there was to indicate for her blockers to do a little move called Take the Top, which is get your blockers in front of the other blockers. So at high speed, you can get in front of the opposing blockers, call the jam, and get the points before they can get a look in.
Thanks for that, Josh.
It's called Taking the Top.
Anyway, Seasick up against Henderson.
And looks as though both go around the outside. Oh, Henderson straight through, straight through. No ifs, no buts, straight through.
Beautiful on the outside there, Henderson for lead jammer status for York. Meanwhile, Jackknife takes out Seasick nearly into the crowd.
That's why those suicide seats are 18 plus. Okay. The splash zone.
The splash zone, the danger zone.
There we go.
Highway to the danger zone.
And
yeah,
we're
we're
not
not
going to jam there. Pick it
That's
up.
enough of
3
that.
points for York. And, 99-66.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready because York have nearly broken the century mark. I expect lots of noise when that happens. Okay, we got Nicky Lauder for Wakefield in the blue.
And Princess Punch looking to get the points to tip York over to the triple digits. Oh.
And I believe that is an official timeout? Yes, official timeout. Quick deliberation for the Majestic Zebra.
Really? We got a group on. It's in Bradford.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you know you can get Groupons for axe throwing?
In Bradford. I was just telling Martin off mic there. Monster Adventure. If you're ever in Bradford and want to throw some axes and do some archery, check them out. But as it stands, we've got Princess Punch on the jam line for York Minxters.
Up against Nicky Lauder for Wakefield. And remember, if you are tuning into the action later on YouTube, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what your favourite play was.
And Princess Punch got recycled to the back of the flag, but punching through the middle. Oh! And she's done it! Picks up lead champ for York Minxters as Lauder gets recycled all the way to the
Beautiful.
back.
Nicky, little pirouette on the inside line. Did she make it or did she cut track? And a cut track penalty. Power jam for York.
And ladies and gentlemen, they have broken 100.
Ladies and gentlemen, York have broken the century mark!
As Princess Punch brings it in for this power jam. Goes straight up the inside. Great interference being ran there. Barely any contacts made. Good lord. Wow. And Princess Punch coming in for another pass onto the pack. Let's have a look. Where's she going? Goes up onto the toe, stops up the inside. Goes around the outside. And a whip!
And a whip! And a whip! And a whip! Whip! Whip!
Charizard giving her the whip there. Picking up an additional 4 points. We've had apex jumps, we've had dodging, we've had everything in this
Count
game.
them, ladies and gentlemen. Derby bingo. We've had one apex jump. We've had one whip. And the end of that jam. We'll have the official score for you in just a moment. Looks like
16-point jam. Wow.
16.
Huge run there from Princess Punch.
Massive.
But 115 to 66 in favour of York. And it looks so official timeout steering call just to do a bit of track repair down at the on the outer side of the track.
Very important. For those of you that have never skated on a track with a rope edge before, it is not a pleasant experience getting that rope caught in your wheels. No. The floor tends to come at your face rather quickly.
And you can thank gravity for that one.
Gravity, thank you very much.
And who have we got on the jam line? Who is that?
Wakey Welsh for Wakefield.
And, oh, Hencherson, Skullcrusher Hencherson on there. Sorry, I didn't see the number just there.
Miss 20-point jam.
Yeah, right.
Wackel pushes her through on the inside line. Henderson goes to the inside, but is taken out by TIWG Gutter.
Well, Hencherson, rather than going straight to the back of the pack there, just waits for the pack to get to her and picks up lead jam. Works out well for her.
Oh no, not lead jam. No pass, no penalty.
Oh.
No pass, no penalty. Lead jam status is still up for grabs.
Oh, okay.
For those of you that don't know, that means that a player was passed, but the pass was not legal, therefore no lead jammer status was attained, so the lead jammer status is still up for grabs.
So it can be obtained by Wakefield, but not by York at this point, yeah?
Correct.
And there we go.
And there we go, lead jammer status and calls it straight away. A tactical move there for Wakey Welsh.
Before Henderson can pick up any more points on that one. Picks up the 4. He's up to 119 to 66 in favour of York. Roller derby.
What? I'm trying to do math. This may take a while.
Are you working out the points difference?
I'm out of fingers. Can I have help?
Right. So it's 34 to 100.
Where's my abacus?
What's 34 plus 18? 52.
I'm too excited for math.
Okay.
Leave me alone. Get back to the game.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
31. Looking for trouble for Wakefield.
Player 1. And player 2 for York, I believe.
My brain hurts.
Is that Princess Punch? I think it is.
So, yes, Princess Punch.
We're going by the hair there. I can't see the number. She's in the middle of the pack there. But Princess Punch being held quite uncharacteristically.
Wow. Just look at the tension on these walls, ladies and gentlemen. They are not moving. Bearing in mind, this is the start of the jam. They haven't got past the jam. Only just got past the pivot line.
And for anybody who has ever been in one of those situations being held by a wall, you are engaging your ankles, your calves, your quads, your entire core. It is exhausting to go up against an unmoving wall.
Excruciating. Meanwhile, look at a trub through for Lee Jamasatis for Wakefield. And Clamar called on a direction of play penalty.
But Princess Punch just tried to get to the outside, gets recycled to the back of the pack, but there we go. Oh,
it's like
trying to all toe stops on that.
It's like trying to hit smoke with a sieve.
Ooh! Huge hit there. Huge hit from Super Sour Dweeb.
I completely missed that. What happened?
Massive hit from Super Sour Dweeb to Lady Penelope. Penelope. There you go. Ooh, that was huge. You are. I'm gonna go see what the officials are calling the timeout for here.
Yeah, go find out what's happening. I'll talk to the lovely people. I'll try to keep them entertained. Hi. I'm Martin. Pleased to meet you. I don't do talking in public, so this is a bit of a... No, I'm just joking. I love this game. Okay, so it looks as it stands, York have a bang-on 60-point lead at this stage. We are just under halfway through this second half of the match. It's a large deficit, but it could still be clawed back by Wakefield. I have definitely seen bigger comebacks.
And the officials there just having a quick word about the previous jam there, but let's have a look. How are we on the scores there? So we're about 60-point deficit. Did you do the maths finally?
I did the math and everything.
Did you get the Abacus app? But yeah, it's
I
about
didn't
halfway.
cheat. I did it in my head.
And yeah, we've got about 15 minutes or so left in this one, so a quarter of the game there. But yeah, it was just sort of like it was a directional walk, but it was for the just getting back to the action there. So there was a big hit that has unfortunately resulted in an expulsion. But hey, we've got to play it safe here. But on the jam line for York, we have Hencherson, Skull Crusher Hencherson.
Going up against Nicky Lauder for Wakefield. Henderson on the outside line, Nicky on the inside.
Hencherson going up the outside, but gets denied there. And goes around the outside, picks up lead jam for York Minxters.
Wow! Jackknife hits like a bag of hammers. strapped to the front of a steam train.
Right. I was waiting for the end of that metaphor, but there we go. Henderson will be recycled to a couple of back. Gets recycled to the back of the pack there. And goes through, picking up an additional 4 points for York. But Lauder has made their initial pass now, so both teams in a point-scoring position. Both pivots are in the penalty box at the moment there, but... And Henderson just goes to the outside there and calls the jam before Lauder can get a look in on the points. Did it a little bit late there, but yeah, 2 points.
Didn't manage to stop Wakefield grabbing a couple of points, a couple of cheeky points at the end of that one there.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Seasick, 2-1-4 up against
Princess Punch, 83 in the black for York. Minxters.
And we are off.
Princess Punch going up the middle there. Oh! No, yeah, that's insane that she's pushing her way through. I mean, you're more familiar with the Wakefield team than I am.
Believe it is a solid blocker. It's like trying to push a wall up against a brick wall. And she just
Princess Punch has
through.
punched right through that brick wall. Oh, no.
Oh, and a forearm penalty called
too
there.
soon. This is now a power jam for Wakefield.
Now, I believe, yes, Wakefield still can get lead jammer status. Lead jammer status to Wakefield.
In this power jam, CC coming around for the point scoring pass there. So Wakefield don't need to worry about the opposing blockers, so the blockers can just run interference as much as possible against the York defense here. And looks as though they are doing so. Right hook going around the outside. And we have Wakey, sorry.
Nice takeout by Wakel Welsh on the outside line there. Gemicide goes down.
Just took out her own player. Oh dear.
Brooke takes herself out on the inside line.
But Seasick calls the jam before Princess Punch can get a look in.
More points on the board for Wakefield.
What do we got now? 74-122 in favour of York. We're just around 12 minutes or so left in the game. As Ellie Golding once said, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Looking for Trubs on the jam line for Wakefield.
And Henderson, Skullcrusher Henderson on the line for York.
I think there's 5 seconds.
And Henderson going around the outside there. Ooh, a little bit of a fall there.
It's difficult when you're in a position, a jammer that's slightly shorter than the blockers, because it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to get a shoulder to the face.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but... Well, actually,
Nice
shoulder to the face,
there.
I believe that is an illegal manoeuvre. Of course,
Some beautiful defence there from Emrah.
Henderson gets knocked to the inside, gets recycled back, but manages to get through for York.
Nice little hip manoeuvre there, through from the outside to the inside line. Henderson for lead jammer status. And a star pass taken, and Charizard takes out 8-Bit Kit on the inside line, takes her off her feet, in fact.
Charizard, who, at least according to the statistics on the British Champs website, best blocker in the league so far, or at least at the start of this game was.
And a cut shot penalty called on 8-Bit Kit.
It might be in the hand, but yeah. Henderson is currently your jammer, lead jammer for York Minxters, and it is a power jam for York as it stands at the moment. But Henderson going around the outside. Ooh. Got a bit scrappy there.
Very scrappy. I told you, didn't I? I told you it was going to get scrappy in this second half.
Scrappy. As the fatigue sets in, but Henderson manages to... Oh! Goes straight past, Betty Believe It.
Beautiful soak up by Betty Believe It. Meanwhile, 8-Bit Kid just comes battling through the back of the pack.
And that jam gets called there. 12 points on that one. Making the most out of that power jam.
Mike. I need a ref consult. Please. You're better than I am. No, he's refusing.
There we go. So who we've got on the jam line? We've got Princess Punch for York.
Up against Nikki Lauda. Nikki Lauda looking for that inside line, and she's through. Lee Jamasetis for Wakefield. Meanwhile, Princess Punch at the back of the pack.
Some good hits there.
Solid resistance from Clamar Superstar.
Yeah, Clamar did a big hit to her on there. We got to recycle to the back of the pack on
And
the
up
first string.
again.
And once again.
She is everywhere, mate. Everywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
Nikki
Lauda,
through
what
on the
was
inside
that?
line.
Gee, good lord, that was great.
Gazelle.
Yeah.
Gazelle.
There we go, Lauda coming up there. Goes right in the middle of the free wall here. And has broken it apart. Oh, goes past them
Nikki
all.
on the outside line, closing that gap. Meanwhile, Princess Punch still having trouble with Clamar Superstar. Up at the front, Clamar doing a fantastic job. Oh my days!
That's the edit we're going to use, bloody hell. You're like Maradona in '94 with that, bloody hell, right. Princess Punch.
And Nikki for another 4 points coming round on turn 4, straight into the pack on the jammer line. Princess Punch still not able to get around Clamar. Clamar doing a fantastic job of holding the back.
They've completely shut her down by the looks of things
and
here,
Nikki
but now...
called on a cut trap penalty. 39 seconds left in this jam.
And this is now a power jam for York.
Now can the York blockers
And it
help
looks as though
out
a
their
star
jammer?
pass has been initiated and completed. Penelope is now your jammer for York. But,
And taken on the inside line by Clamar. It doesn't matter who's got that panty on, Clamar is having them.
yeah, it looks...
You put that star on your head, you are a target.
Ooh, and bit of a trip there, and it looks as though we're going to have a bit of a jammer swap, albeit quite a messy one from the looks of things in the penalty box, but... Lauda back on track now for Wakey Wheeled Cats. Looks as though this jam is coming to its conclusion, so this will start as... the next jam will start as a power jam for Wakey Wheeled Cats. And there we go, jam commences. Looks as though there was a little bit of shuffling there from the York bench there just to make sure that, well, there was a pivot jammer fielded, basically, but just though it's turning into a bunch of one-on-one scraps here to sort of knock out the defense as much as possible. But this is a power jam for Wakey Wheeled Cats.
And through Waka Welsh, Lee Jamasetis. After some solid resistance from the York Minxters.
Yeah. Well, some great blocking there. Good two-wall from, what was it, Emra and someone else.
Probably Jackknife.
And her friend. A good buddy.
And Waka really getting put through the paces up at the front of this pack, soaking up hit after hit. She is like a ping pong ball in a machine, and she has just scored top score, ladies and gentlemen. Another 4 points for Wakefield.
York was so struggling right at the back there, but... Oh, and Wakefield picking up the points here.
Really piling them on, really stretching to close that gap.
Oh, looks like they might actually break 100 in this one. This is great.
Wakefield very close to that 100 mark. If Wackel can get through here, that will be 100 points for Wakefield. I hope you are ready to make some noise. 35 seconds left.
She has to get through Jackknife and
And she is
and does so. Picks up the 4 points. And there we go, Wakey Wheeled Cats now at 100 points. They're in triple digits.
And Wakefield broken the century mark, ladies and gentlemen.
And Lady Penelope jamming for York. Finally gets around there on the point scoring pass. That was hard earned.
This is one hell of a scrappy jam. And
What a
full
jam for
conclusion.
Wakefield.
Wow. Just 32 points in it now.
It's 134 to York, 102 to Wakefield. Oh, sorry, Wakey Wheeled Cats. It's not Wakefield, it's Wakey. Wakey. And there's only 5 minutes left in this game.
Bearing in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Wakey were at a 60-point deficit just 3 jams ago. It is still anybody's game at this stage.
And York have called a timeout. I believe it's York. Yes, it is York that has called a timeout there.
Yep, team timeout for York.
I'm just going to go get some clarification.
Yeah, on the thing. So 32 points in it now, and well, considering that we've had 2 18 jams and a 20 jam in this game already, well, close one, definitely a close one.
It doesn't actually have to be unread, it can just be passed.
Oh, right,
It
okay.
just has to be legally passed. That's
I did not know that, so there we go.
that might be another one of the rules changes.
Yeah.
What's changed since I've
Well, I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I am certainly feeling it. This is getting tense now. We have just over 5 minutes left with a 30-point difference between them. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for these teams. They are plugging as hard as they can. Give it up. Yes. Seasick for Wakefield.
Hencherson for York. Both of them going at it, both of them being held so far. But Hencherson breaks away on the outside, picking up lead jam for York.
Beautiful work there from the York Minxters jammer. Meanwhile, Seasick for the outside line, taken out by Charizard.
Will be recycled to the back of the blockers. Oh,
Nice soaking of hips there, but unfortunately called on a cut track penalty.
As Hencherson gets recycled to the back of the pack after a big hit there. But skips through.
And another cut track. Ladies and gentlemen, jammer switcheroo.
So this will be a brief power jam for Wakefield once they're back on track there. And Seasick back on track now for the Wakey Wheeled Cats.
If anybody's confused by how quick those jammers were in the penalty box, when you have a situation where you have one jammer already in the box, when the second jammer comes to the box, the second jammer will only sit in the box for as long as the first jammer was in there. So if the first jammer literally hasn't sat down yet, then the second jammer will not sit down.
Speaking of jammers, Seasick has picks up their initial pass there for Wakey Wheeled Cats.
Scoring run for Wakey, meanwhile 4 points on the board for York.
And this will go the full 2 minutes since both of them were in the penalty box.
That is correct. 35 seconds left of this jam.
But Seasick just sails up the inside there.
Beautiful.
And Hencherson sails around the out.
Direction of play for looking for trouble.
Both in point scoring position, and oh, that's
not good. That lace could be a real problem.
Well, Hencherson scrambles up the inside, picking up the points for York.
Seasick will need to be careful, ladies and gentlemen. The referees could technically call her on a equipment malfunction because it is a safety hazard to have laces hanging around your wheels.
It does look as though she managed to, well, she did sort of like go a little bit off track there, but she did manage to get a lace in there, so no penalty was called on that one.
It's a fantastic move, though, to try and lift the foot up whilst coasting round a corner and sort of laces out.
You mean you can't do that?
I'm just going to go home now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, of course, they have wrist guards, elbow pads, gum shields, helmets, knee pads, and whatever other safety equipment that they can have, because this is, of course, a full contact sport.
I mean,
there's a lot of officials and a lot of equipment to have it safe here.
There are other optional pieces of kit that people can wear.
For example?
Hip pads.
Shin pads.
Oh, I didn't know that one. I didn't know you were allowed to wear shin pads. Which, let's face it, it's not nice getting a wheel to the shin, is it?
No, definitely not. I once saw a player, I believe it was a Nottingham player, wearing, you know, the in ice hockey, you know, the shin pads that the goalies have. Yeah, yeah.
So
she was wearing one of them. No, she was great. I think it was Peacock.
And some appreciation from the crowd there. We love it. Get involved, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it an official timeout? Yep, no, it's an official timeout being called.
Go on, bro, get your guns out. Ho, ho. Do not take a hook from Right Hook Brook.
It's in the name. And who have we got on the jam line? We have... is that Henderson? Yep.
Oh, that's Punch.
Oh, good lord. My eyesight's going. Princess Punch for York on the jam line.
Against Nicky Lauda.
Punch going up against the free wall here.
Both
but Lauda.
straight into it.
What's
Lauda
Lauda doing?
outside.
What?
No pack called. What is going on?
Lauda just dragged that three wall like
And-
halfway up the
and
straight and
she's
picks up
through.
lead jam for the Wakey Wheeled Cats.
Very confusing situation. Some fantastic track awareness there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just 2 minutes, 30 seconds left of this second half.
And we have a star pass completed for York. Jamming for York is Jackknife.
4 points on the board for Wakefield. And calls it. 32-point deficit going into Jam 18 of the second half.
2 points. Okay. Just need to average 215, 16, 216. Yeah, 216 points jams there. That'll bring them even. And as I said, we've already had a 218s and a 20 in this game already.
16.
Yeah.
Definitely possible at this stage.
York Minxters 146. Wakey Wheeled Cats 114. Henderson on the jam line for York Minxters.
Up against Wackow Welsh.
And a great three wall here from York.
No pack called. Quickly reforms, swallows them jammers back
But
up.
Henderson skips around the outside, picking up lead jam for York Minxters. And Henderson goes to the outside.
Nice move there by the Wakey trio. Swallowing that jammer up as she goes to the outside line. Meanwhile, look for trouble.
But manages to get through. Picking up 4 points for York, it's Henderson.
And Trubbs goes for the whip on the outside line.
And it looks as though star pass has been completed for Wakefield. Looking for trouble is now your jammer for Wakefield. Henderson picks up an additional 4 points for York.
Beautiful on the outside line, just breezes through and calls it. 56 seconds left on this clock.
So we will have...
Days.
So it sounds like we will have one more jam in this game.
At least.
At the very least. And who we got? We got Princess Punch. And we got Princess Punch on the jam line for York Minxters.
Up against Seasick. And an official timeout quickly called. Take this moment, ladies and gentlemen. Steady yourself.
Have a breath. Have a breathe.
Prepare the vocal cords. Noise needs to happen. Lots of it.
Of course, in the table here, I believe this win will put York in second place in the division, or possibly first, depending on the points difference there. But either way, it looks as though they might be going through to the next, might be promoted there.
That's good news for the York Minxters. I know they've worked really, really hard this year to get where they are. They have fought tooth and nail. Having seen a few of the games myself, some fantastic work from the York Minxters team.
And of course, if you want to review this season, you can do so on the Real Time Events YouTube channel, which has every game from this league this season.
Watch it back, ladies and gentlemen. Replay your favourite moments. Remember, on YouTube, you can slow it down. So if you want to see the action in slow motion, get yourself to Real Time Events and subscribe to check out their videos.
But on the jam line, we have Princess Punch for York Minxters.
And she is up against somebody.
Seasick.
I can't see. Seasick.
There you go.
Swallowed by the pack. Can't see what's going on.
And both of them going there, pushing there onto the toe stops.
Oh, it looks like we've got a cut track penalty called on Princess Punch, I believe. Yes. Power jam for the Wakey Wheeled Cats in this final jam. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for this team. They are pushing so hard.
And lead jam is Wakey Wheeled Cats there.
Wakey takes your final lead at jammer status. There is no play here. Go hard or go home. They are not giving up.
And picking up the 4 points there. CC coming around for another point scoring pass now. Both teams up to full force now.
And Brooke
comes
out.
What a hit!
Takes out a blocker like it's nothing. Ow! I felt that.
Oh, that there, yeah. CC coming out around the outside for... Oh, Jammer gets knocked into her a little bit there, but goes around the outside on one. Oh, just gets knocked out ever so slightly. Well, gets back onto the pack, picks up the track penalty for her troubles there.
Power jam for the last 30 seconds. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for these two teams.
And another whip there for Princess Punch! The initial point scoring pass there done for Princess Punch. Regular time is now over. This will be the last jam as Princess Punch gets recycled to the back of the pack.
5 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, come on!
And there we go.
Wait for it, wait! I'm just going to take a seat. And it is!
And there we go, that game is now officially over. So the unofficial score as it stands, well, we're just waiting for the official score to come through, but...
Final score, ladies and gentlemen, 124 to Wakey Wheeled Cats, but your winners of the first game,
York Minxters!
yeah, ladies and gentlemen! Now head on down to the track.
This is where